Hello and welcome to another retrospective video of an iconic adventure game. You can find a lot of videos about adventure games in my channel, like the full history videos about Space Quest, King's Quest, Gabriel Knight, Leisure Suit Larry, Loom, Grim Fandango, and many more. You can also find a 2-hour documentary on the history of the genre with the rise and fall of the adventure games. If you like the content of my channel, please consider supporting it by subscribing and turning on the notifications for it. You can also consider supporting me by becoming a member of my YouTube channel. There is one membership tier and you will have a lot of benefits like exclusive updates on upcoming videos, you get to watch each new video earlier, you get to decide the topic of upcoming videos, and also member exclusive giveaways that will follow. The game we are going to cover in this video is a standalone one, typical of the early years of Lucasfilm adventure game development. Zak McKracken and the Alien Mindbenders is a humorous point-and-click adventure game released right after the massively successful Maniac Mansion, utilizing the same technology developed to assist adventure game creation in Lucasfilm games. The game was extremely popular after its release in Germany and Europe in general, having an almost cult-like following. Zak McKracken and the Alien Mindbenders is an adventure game released by Lucasfilm Games in 1988. It was originally developed for the Commodore 64 and then ported to other systems like the MS-DOS, Amiga, Atari ST, and the Japanese FM Towns computer. The plot follows Zak McKracken, a tabloid newspaper reporter, and his friends, anthropologist Annie Laris, along with two Yale students, Melissa China and Leslie Bennett, on their quest to stop the evil plans of the evil alien race, the Caponians. The Caponians want to slowly reduce the intelligence of mankind through emitting a 60 Hz hum from their mind-bending machine. Zak and his friends contact another alien race called the Scholarians, who have their own machine, the Scholarian device, that can change the effect of mind-bending machine. Unfortunately, the parts of this device are scattered all around Earth and Mars, where Zak and his friends need to travel to collect them. Zak McKracken and the Alien Mindbenders is a third-person puzzle-solving adventure similar in gameplay to Maniac Mansion. The player chooses verb commands like open, pick up, give, etc. to interact with the game world. There are no look or talk commands. The game features 4 playable characters: Zak, Annie, Melissa, and Leslie. It is possible to switch between them at any time after they have been introduced, and also exchange inventory items if the characters are in the same location. Some of the puzzles are optional or can be solved in different ways. The game was the second to use the SCAM engine originally created for the development of Maniac Mansion. The project was helmed by David Fox, one of the 3 original members of the team that developed Maniac Mansion, along with Ron Gilbert and Noah Falstein. The game was originally meant to be more serious, but Ron Gilbert persuaded David Fox to increase the humorous aspects of the game. As a result, the game is heavily inspired by popular theories about ancient astronauts and extinct civilizations. The many places visited in the game are common hotspots for these ideas, such as the Stonehenge, the Pyramids of Egypt, and the Bermuda Triangle. The villains, the Caponians, have heads resembling the Moai statues on Easter Island, whereas the Scholarians are based on the Grey Aliens. The game was initially developed for the Commodore 64 and ported for the MS-DOS the same year. In 1989, the ports for the Amiga and the Atari ST were released. In 1990, an enhanced version was produced for the MS-DOS and an even upgraded one with 256 color VGA graphics and remastered audio was released for the FM Towns computer. There was also an Apple II version of the game planned but never released. The game received critical acclaim when released. It was praised for its story, characters, and humor. Its sales were significantly higher in Europe and especially in Germany. Unfortunately, the departure of David Fox from LucasArts was the main reason we never got to see a sequel of this game. However, there are a couple of fan-made games based on the Zak McKracken character. Most of those games were developed by European fans, typical of the cult following the game has in that continent. That was the full history of the Zak McKracken and the Alien Mindbenders game. It is a hilarious and clever adventure game typical of the huge amount of talent that gathered in LucasArts during the late 80s and early 90s. Unfortunately, no official sequels were ever developed, but still this franchise has been picked up by dedicated fans who continue its legacy. Do not forget to watch my many retrospectives on iconic franchises like Loom, King's Quest, Space Quest, Gabriel Knight and more. You can also find my 2-hour documentary on the rise and fall of the genre. If you like the content of my channel, please consider supporting it by subscribing and turning on the notifications for it to know when a new video is up. You can also consider supporting me by becoming a member of my YouTube channel. There is one membership tier and you will have a lot of benefits like exclusive updates on upcoming videos, you get to watch each new video earlier, you get to decide the topic of upcoming videos, and also member exclusive giveaways that will follow. We will have the next adventure game video soon. Thank you all for watching.